Network, the leader for local news, sports, and more.
Now, so tight.
It's extremely tight. You look at what we're going to be covering today, boys soccer. You look at the standings. We'll talk about it in length today during our broadcast, but it is extremely tight between those 1 through 8 spots. And then you got those teams sitting outside looking in right now that are trying to get in. They're 1 point away. And you look at the rest of the sports around in the FCIAC, a lot of good teams, a lot of good chances in the postseason. It's unbelievable. 2 weeks away. It's crazy.
We're going to see 2 schools as well today who find themselves in that mix on the outside looking in, but more than capable of getting into the playoffs. These are schools that control their own fate right now. They've got games they can win, teams they can jump, and it all starts today now as that push for the postseason really gets into full swing.
Yeah, Frank, you're going to see it today for FCIAC boys soccer between Trinity and Central. These are 2 teams that have very talented players. Technically, they have good foot skills. These are some talented players on the field. The question is, I think the challenge that they've had this year is staying focused and playing together as a team.
These are 2 schools, too, that have also had great turnaround years. Both of them have already surpassed their total points that they accumulated in 2016. They're hungry. They're fresh. They can taste the postseason, Kevin.
They can, and I think one player you're going to see today is Jonathan Gomes for Central, number 10. He's playing that attacking center mid role. He's going to play right behind that lone striker. Very talented player. He's hungry as well. Trinity Catholic, you can't say enough. Despite their record, they've been hungry this year. They've given some teams some good battles. Central as well. They beat Staples and they tied Norwalk. They beat Ward. They've beaten some good teams this year. They've had some ties against some very strong teams as well.
It's both sides here, and it's 2 schools that we wouldn't really expect to be fully in the mix where they are. They've been down the past few years, but give a lot of credit to the players and coaching staffs of both these teams turning things around. If not the FCIAC postseason, expect these schools to make some noise in the CIAC tournaments.
Now listen, if I'm one of the top schools in the state of Connecticut, I do not want to play one of these teams in the FCIAC because listen, I fell short to Bridgeport Central in my time, and this is a good team, and I think either one of these teams can give one of the top teams in the state a good run for their money.
I think we're going to see 2 different sides of the spectrum as well today. Bridgeport Central, they want to play fast. They've got tremendous athletes. They're going to run. They like to stretch that field. Trinity Catholic is a fundamental squad. They're going to play you tight. They're going to force you to work for every little inch, and they will capitalize on every mistake that you make.
Well, that's Trinity. You look at some of the results they've had this year, and they've actually outshot their opponent. They just can't seem to find the back of the net. Same goes for Central as well. It's frustrating. I think you look at today, you're going to see a lot of creative chances here, and you say stretch the field. That's one of the things I've been frustrated with boys soccer this year is that they're playing way too much in the middle. It's getting clustered inside. Too much is going on in the center midfield spot. Spread the field. There's a reason why this is a large field. These 2 teams will do that.
And it's interesting you talk about these teams struggling to find the back of the net. It's contagious across the conference. Goal scoring as a whole really down. We've seen a couple offenses heat up of late, but a lot of low scores this year. 0-0 has been a popular number in games.
It has, and that's why that FCIAC tournament is going to be a lot of fun, Frank.
We'll have plenty more on this match in a little bit. We've also got a weekend of football to catch you up on. We've got highlights from Friday night and Saturday afternoon, but first we will start with our Athlete of the Week winners and nominees. It is a Monday after all, and let's start with the Week 4 winners. They were Bridget Fatsey of the St. Joe's girls volleyball team and A.J. Lacona of the West Hill football team. Congratulations to both of them. Fatsey, the senior captain, had a busy week for the cadets who went 3-0. She had 18 kills and 6 aces in a 3-2 victory over Danbury High. She also had 16 kills and 2 more aces in a 3-0 win over the defending conference champion Stanford. And she added 5 more digs and another 15 kills in a win over West Hill. Kev, we saw Fatsey play in that match against Danbury, and the senior captain has been the anchor to a great St. Joe's team early on this year.
She really has. She's had some great kills for the cadets, and you go back to that game against Danbury, very close match, and that was a good win for them. Still, they still the number 1 team. I believe Richfield had their first loss this year. That really moves Staples into that front spot there, so they're in a good spot going into the postseason the last 2 weeks of the season.
Our Week 4 male winner, A.J. Lacona, the Vikings junior quarterback, threw 4 touchdown passes, and he ran for another as West Hill improved to 4-1 this season with a 45-27 win over Capital Prep. Those touchdown passes came from 30.
Won the Cardinals' last dual meet of the season, covering the 2.9-mile course. 12 service points, 5 aces, 4 kills, and 3 digs from her setter position to lead the Hatters to their 11th win of the season, a 3-0 victory over Norwalk High on Friday.
Jack Joyce of the Darien football squad fired for 5 touchdown passes in the Blue Waves' 32-6 win over Staples. The senior quarterback was 18 of 31, throwing for 245 yards. He threw touchdowns to 4 different receivers, and Darien stretched its win streak to 30 consecutive games.
Now we go to Norwalk field hockey. We got Frances Marabelli. She scored both Norwalk goals as the Bears handed the Darien Blue Wave their first loss of the season 2-1 on Tuesday. Both teams are top of the league standings at the moment, as Darien is 12-1-1 and Norwalk is 12-1-0. She scored 3 goals and added 2 assists to her ledger when the Bears defeated Danbury High 8-0 on Saturday as well.
David Summers, quarterback for the St. Joseph football team, threw 4 touchdown passes, including 3 in their fourth quarter comeback. They were down 35-10 against Richfield, came back to win 38-35. Summers also ran for a 1-yard touchdown score. 31 of 45 passing the football. He threw for 307 yards.
And Staples girls swimming, we got Esme Hunter. Hunter set a school record in the 100 freestyle when the Wreckers defeated Norwalk McMahon on Friday. Hunter also placed first in the 100 backstroke and was part of the 2 Staples winning relay teams.
Kevin, not often we have an Athlete of the Week nominee come from a losing team, but I tell you what, this was an unheralded performance. Jackson Mitchell of the Richfield football team was nearly unstoppable. The receiver had 17 catches for 246 yards and 3 touchdowns in their shootout with the St. Joe's Cadets.
Unbelievable. And with that, last for the female nominees from Brian McMahon girls soccer, we got Chloe Ortolano, who we're going to see a lot down the stretch here in the final 2 weeks. Ortolano scored 2 goals as McMahon continued its quest for a first ever FCI playoff berth with a 4-1 triumph over West Hill. The Senators improved their record to 8-2-2 with the win.
And our final nominee comes from the Fairfield Ward Mustangs football. The Mustangs 27-0 win over the Danbury Hatters. It was Fairfield Ward's first shutout in over 8 years. He also helped the Mustangs out offensively. He ran for a touchdown as well. Those are your 10 nominees for Week 5 of the fall season. Make sure you go online to han.network, click on that Athlete of the Week tab, and submit your vote for who you want to be this week's winner. Kevin and I are going to step aside. When we get back, we are going to shift gears and focus on football. We've got highlights from a couple of games, plus a full breakdown of this past weekend's slate, and it's coming up next on Nutmeg Sports on the HAN Network.
We know it's your busy season, and that's why Walter Stewart's Market is here to make things easy by offering the best of autumn under one roof. Walter Stewart's Market is your local one-stop fall shop. There are so many seasonal flavors to savor, and Stewart's has them all, from Blue Jay Orchard's local cider donuts to Vermont Farmstead cheddar and all of your favorite varieties of local apples and pears. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and find us at stewartsmarket.com.
Want a new experience in car buying? Scap Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with one of the largest inventories of new 2- and 4-door Wranglers. We are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Come visit our new Ram Truck Center. Browse our websites, scapchryslerjeep.com or scapdodge.net to find the new Jeep, Chrysler Dodge car, minivan, or Ram truck you've been looking for. Just 2 miles from both I-95 or the Merritt Parkway exit 44. Save thousands right now during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Now through October 31st. Want a new experience in car buying?
Garage, we fulfill all your sports car needs. We specialize in manufacturer-recommended service and aftermarket high-performance parts and installation. We have one of the nation's top storage facilities and offer a high-end collision department that understands your need for detail. Visit blackhorsegarage.com for more.
Weed & Duryea, New Canaan's home center and full-service lumberyard. Everything for your home and improvement projects. We also carry seasonal barbecue grills, housewares, newest LED light bulbs, doors, windows, and much more. Weed & Duryea, 20 Grove Street, New Canaan, a division of Northeast Buildings.
Bulls are struggling though. Darien taking this game 32-6. The late touchdown for Staples, the only offense there. Darien just looking so good. Jack Joyce leading the way.
Jack Joyce, what a phenomenal game he had, and this Darien team is just so dominant, Frank. It's scary how good they are, and you can't help but wonder what they're going to do. And not only towards the end of the season, of course, everyone's talking about the Turkey Bowl, but they're focused.
The week nominee, he had quite the game, throwing for 5 touchdowns. He was all over the place. Let's look at the highlights from Friday night's Darien win. It brings up 3rd and 9 for the Darien offense. Almost 2 wings with how tight the slot men are split. Joyce dropping back, looking over the middle, floats one up for Minikis, who makes the catch off a bobble, and he's into the end zone for a Darien touchdown. Trips to the right, 2 receivers up top as Joyce alone in the backfield.
First we've seen the empty look.
Joyce dropping back, looking over the middle, delivers a strike, the catch is made, touchdown. Minikis on the board again. As they're going to fake the give to Pryor. Rolling out is Joyce for the back of the end zone, and making the catch is Green. Touchdown, Darien. We talked about the depth of Darien, the variety of ways in which they can beat you. It's been the Jack Joyce show this afternoon. 3 touchdown passes for the young man as he steps up and looking to throw a fourth as Peters goes over the back of his defender, holds on, and it is 26-0. Just a minute 30 into the third. Situation again. Play clock at 10, and Joyce intends to use most of it. Dropping back to pass. He's going to let this one go. Wants to find Demel, who makes the catch, and he's into the end zone for a Darien touchdown. Dropping back to pass is Thompson. Sends one over to the left side, and breaking free is Pearl. Pearl to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown, and the Wreckers will not be shut out.
No flags behind it, Frank. That one will count.
He didn't register an interception. He had 4 more on Friday night.
Well, how about the touchdown catch, too, by Minikis? That was very spectacular. This guy's an all-around athlete. Obviously, we know how good he is in the football field, lacrosse field as well. This guy is, you can tell he's the heart and soul of his defense and the offense as well. You can tell he's a leader. Just being down the sideline, though, with Darien, he's barking, he's talking, he's clapping the whole entire game. So that's good to have someone on your sideline like that.
Darien gets Fairfield Ward up next. Staples, an interesting game against Norwalk, who just picked up a victory over Trumbull. We're going to talk more about that victory over Trumbull in just a minute, but for now, we take a quick break. We're back with more Nutmeg Sports, a special pregame show getting you ready for Bridgeport Central and Trinity Catholic boys soccer at Kennedy Stadium. It's coming up next on the HAN Network.
Voted Best Gourmet to Go in Fairfield County, Palmer's extensive menu offers everything you'll need to make your next event easy and delicious. Whether you're hosting a small get-together or planning a large celebration, they've got you covered breakfast through dessert. Order online at palmersdarien.com or call 203-655-2077. Voted Best Gourmet to Go.
Now teeing off, Paul Miller from Miller Nissan in Fairfield.
Excuse me, Mr. Miller. What about my new Sentra?
He is never going to retire.
Bankwell combines the best personalized service with high-tech banking features for our customers' convenience. We pride ourselves on being a strong community partner. You don't settle for average in anything else you do. Why settle for an average bank? Don't just bank when you can bank well instead. Visit mybankwell.com for more.
At InSports Trumbull, the game is always on inside. Registration is now open for our fitness training programs for high school athletes. The InSports Performance Center is offering blast speed classes, athletic functional movement assessments, and both men's and women's elite speed and strength training. Our premier programs help bring athletes to the next level. Call 203-268-1214 for more information. Like and follow us on
Stadium. Look, Staples, an upcoming game against Norwalk. The Bears continue to surprise people. They took down Trumbull this past weekend, 18-17, a thrilling victory. But the story out of this game, the big hit Marquise Woods laid on A.J. Hall. His status questionable right now leading into this matchup against Staples. But how do you like the chances for the Bears against the Wreckers?
I like their chances a lot, considering what we saw now. I still think Staples is a very talented team. They're a very sound team. They have some really talented players on both sides of the ball. Obviously they ran into a very hot team in Darien. We all know how good they are. This is going to be another big matchup for Norwalk. I think you could see that game again being a 1 point, maybe come down to a field goal type of game.
The offense for Norwalk playing well. The defense has been so impressive, though. Trumbull will take on Danbury next. The Hatters, they are coming off a difficult week. They were on the bye, so they've got time to recover, figure it back out. Next up, Stanford and Brian McMahon, the Black Knights, a 30-21 victory. Stanford's starting to get things going a little bit here. They've pieced together 2 wins in 3 games.
They have. They're starting to figure it out. A little tough start to the year, but another nice win against a good McMahon team. So that's a confidence builder for the Black Knights, Frank.
They, of course, will take on St. Joe's now. That might have been the game of the weekend, possibly the game of the year. The Cadets seem to make a thrilling piece of these 38-35 victories. They were down 35-10 at one point, Kevin, and David Summers leads the Cadets charge back to knock off Ridgefield 38-35.
You got to give the young man a lot of credit, stepping up, for the Cadets.
Sets up an interesting matchup for homecoming, though. Ridgefield and Wilton, they'll both be 3-2 heading into that game thanks to the Warriors' win over these very Central Hilltoppers that play here in Kennedy. Business as usual for Bruce Cunningham and co. They take care of business. Now on to a big meeting with their rivalry. We're going to be there Saturday, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
That's going to be a lot of fun. A good week leading up to it as well. I'm sure both teams are going to have a good practice. Doesn't matter what record they have, Frank. They circle that, going up to this season, Ridgefield and Wilton certainly scheduled this game on their calendar because this is a big rivalry, obviously everyone knows, but it's going to be a lot of emotions going to be left on the field Saturday afternoon.
A lot of emotions, a lot of energy. It'll be homecoming weekend. Do you think you have any chance of getting a date this time around? I know you struggled in high school. All right, let's keep moving. We talked about Central. We've got Trinity Catholic here. They took on Fairfield Ludlow. The Falcons' woes continues. The Crusaders, a 40-19 victory.
You still got me on that. I don't know what to say, but I'll tell you what, a big win and a bounce back again. I think you look at like Trinity Catholic, that's a nice bounce back win for them. And again, this is going to be another big week here in the FCX season. You look at the Ridgefield-Wilton matchup. That has a lot of implications on the line, and it's a big week.
It is. Trinity will take on New Canaan next. That's a tough matchup to get. The Rams coming off a loss. Ludlow goes on a bye. 0-5 right now. Then they take on Greenwich. So not really looking quite up yet for the Falcons. They'll need a near-perfect week of preparation and a perfect game plan. We mentioned New Canaan. Let's get on to the Rams. They took on those Greenwich Cardinals Saturday afternoon at Cardinal Stadium. Greenwich 3-0. New Canaan 3-1. The excitement was there. The anticipation.
Biggest test of the year so far. They lived up to it. Gavin Muir. What else? Negron was great. The whole team effort was there. The sideline was electric the entire time. I got to give the fans a lot of credit. It was a good atmosphere to be around.
4-0 are the Greenwich Cardinals. They have asserted themselves on the scenes. Let's look at the highlights from Saturday's big win. 1st and 10, ball at the 21. Mirror in the gun, fakes the give, and he wants to throw a jump ball up here. He wants Harris. Correction, that's Negron who makes the catch, and it's a touchdown for the Birds. So 2nd and goal, the ball at the 3-yard line. Muir with Camizio. They give inside. Tyson fighting forward. He's over the goal line. In for the touchdown. And the Cards lead 13-0. So now they've got Ben Schneider, who missed a good chunk of last season and early parts this year with an injury, filling in that role.
You got to hope he can step up.
Shin towards the goal line. He's over the top, but well, the touchdown signaled. Excuse me, John. A Cardinal player came up with the ball, but it won't matter. The Rams are on the board with 4:41.
He was a little off balance, and bumping into Moore just jarred him off of his center a little bit more than he had to be. And now we've got a whistle at the snap. Pine is run in. He's looking for a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
I heard a whistle. There was a whistle somewhere.
3rd and 14 as Muir takes a deep drop. He's going to try to go up top. He wants Negron. He makes the catch. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Grant was hobbling a little bit as Pine gives. J.R. Moore fighting over the line. over the goal line. What a moment for this program. Cardinals now 4-0. They are alone atop the West Division. Right behind them, now you have got a couple of teams sitting there 3-2. For the Rams, Kevin, again, penalties plague them. 16 in that game. Their 2 losses this year, they have combined for 34 penalties.
Yeah, they just need to be disciplined. It's especially in the offense. It's the offensive line that really killed them on Saturday. It's disappointing because you thought at moments, they were planting good end zone. I mean, great performance again. Gavin Muir, this guy's the real deal.
This team is the real deal. They now move on. They will take on, West Hill this week. 4-1 West Hill. That'll be an exciting matchup. New Canaan gets Trinity. We are about to get ready for some boys soccer. Trinity Catholic, Bridgeport Central. We're going to have it on the other end of this break. We're back from Kennedy Stadium right after this.
Wild Birds Unlimited.
At Wild Birds Unlimited of Brookfield, get expert advice from our certified bird feeding specialists. We offer always fresh, clean seed that will be sure to attract birds to your home feeder. Experience our excellent customer service. Open 7 days a week. Visit us at 317 Federal Road, Brookfield.
Wild Birds Unlimited. We bring people and nature together.
If you've ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort, then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. Offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Baystar and Canyon Star, or from Newmar's Diesel Line, Ventana and Dutch Star. And with unparalleled service and maintenance, Dave's RV is committed to keeping you and your motor coach safely on the road and enjoying it to the fullest. Stop by their showroom, 2 Industrial Plaza Road, Danbury, Connecticut, or call 877-483-3866.
Whether you're looking for a great test prep program, tutoring to boost your grades, or a blast-off tour with the college of your dreams, C2 Education is here to help. There is nothing one-size-fits-all about our programs. We offer customized tutoring and test prep for each student. Call us today at 203-423-3328.
At Rings End, we say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
Had a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 3 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien, or in the Westport Medical Center at 323 Riverside Avenue, Westport. Go to coastalorthoct.com. Like them on Facebook.
At Pamby Motors, we're not worried about being the biggest dealership. We're focused on being the best. We're dedicated to giving you the best experience we can. The Pamby Motors team is here to help you choose the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram in a friendly, pressure-free environment. And right now, during the summer clearance event, you'll find some of our best prices too. Like this lease on a 2017 Ram Quad Cab Express for $149 a month. Visit Pamby Motors, Route 7 in Richfield, PambyZone.com.
The leaves are changing, water temps dropping, and the sun is setting a little earlier each day. But there's still a lot of great boating, fishing, and coast time left before we see the first snow. And above all, remember, it's always summer at the Dock Shop. With loads of new fishing tackle and accessories, clothing, jewelry, and home decor, the Dock Shop is just what you need when you start to feel that New England autumn chill. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
Foreign Car. Yes, New Canaan Foreign Car has been servicing all makes of foreign cars for over 50 years. We also buy, sell, and consign cars too. We can help you with all your automotive needs from service to sales. Call us at 203-966-2681.
At Portofino Restaurant and Wine Bar in Bethel, fresh and simple food is our concept. Owned and operated by brothers Rocco and Louie, Portofino has a distinct and diverse food and drink menu. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Come join us for live local music on Tuesdays and Sundays, Wednesday nights for mouthwatering prime rib, and every Thursday night is ladies' night. Planning a party? All our catering menus are personalized to suit your event and your budget. Join us at the Dolan Plaza, 213 Greenwood Ave, Bethel, and call us at 203-797-8131. Like us on Facebook.
Season, and that's why Walter Stewart's Market is here to make things easy by offering the best of autumn under one roof. Walter Stewart's Market is your local one-stop fall shop. There are so many seasonal flavors to savor, and Stewart's has them all, from Blue Jay Orchard's local cider donuts to Vermont Farmstead cheddar and all of your favorite varieties of local apples and pears. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and find us at stewartsmarket.com.
Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, with one of the largest inventories of new 2- and 4-door Wranglers. We are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Come visit our new Ram Truck Center. Browse our websites, scapchryslerjeep.com or scapdodge.net to find the new Jeep, Chrysler Dodge car, minivan, or Ram truck you've been looking for. Just 2 miles from both I-95 or the Merritt Parkway exit 44. Save thousands right now during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Now through October 31st. Want a new experience?
Garage, we fulfill all your sports car needs. We specialize in manufacturer-recommended service and aftermarket high-performance parts and installation. We have one of the nation's top storage facilities and offer a high-end collision department that understands your need for detail. Visit blackhorsegarage.com for more.
New Canaan's home center and full-service lumberyard. Everything for your home and improvement projects. We also carry seasonal items, barbecue grills, housewares, newest LED light bulbs, doors, windows, and much more. Weed and Duryea, 21 Grove Street, New Canaan, a division of Northeast Building Supply. Weed and Duryea, New Canaan's home
Stephen
center.
Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
In Fairfield County, Palmer's extensive menu offers everything you'll need to make your next event easy and delicious. Whether you're hosting a small get-together or planning a large celebration, they've got you covered breakfast through dessert. Order online at palmersdarien.com or call 203-655-2077.
Now teeing off, Paul Miller from Miller Nissan in Fairfield.
Excuse me, Mr. Miller. What about my new Sentra?
Right now, lease a 2017 Sentra S for only $97 a month.
He is never going to retire.
Bankwell combines the best personalized service with high-tech banking features for our customers' convenience. We pride ourselves on being a strong community partner. You don't settle for average in anything else you do. Why settle for an average bank? Don't just bank when you can bank well instead. Visit mybankwell.com for more. Manfredi New Canaan is celebrating 3 exceptional years selling Rolex watches and fine jewelry to the Fairfield County community. We appreciate all our loyal clients and look forward to welcoming and helping you discover the perfect gift to celebrate life's most important occasions. Manfredi New Canaan is
In Sports Trumbull, the game is always on inside. Registration is now open for our fitness training programs for high school athletes. The In Sports Performance Center is offering blast speed classes, athletic functional movement assessments, and both men's and women's elite speed and strength training. Our premier programs help bring athletes to the next level. Call 203-268-1214 for more information. Like and follow us on Facebook.
Birds Unlimited.
At Wild Birds Unlimited of Brookfield, get expert advice from our certified bird feeding specialists. We offer always fresh, clean seed that will be sure to attract birds to your home feeder. Experience our excellent customer service. Open 7 days a week. Visit us at 317 Federal Road, Brookfield.
Wild Birds Unlimited. We bring people and nature together.
If you've ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort, then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. Offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Bay Star and Canyon Star, or from Newmar's Diesel Line, Ventana and Dutch Star. And with unparalleled service and maintenance, Dave's RV is committed to keeping you and your motor coach safely on the road and enjoying it to the fullest. Stop by their showroom, 2 Industrial Plaza Road, Danbury, Connecticut, or call 877-483-3866.
Whether you're looking for a great test prep program, tutoring to boost your grades, or a blast-off tour with the college of your dreams, C2 Education is here to help. There is nothing one-size-fits-all about our programs. We offer customized tutoring and test prep for each student. Call us today at 203-423-3328.
Rings End, we say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling. At Rings End, we say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and
Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
Had a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 3 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien, or in the Westport Medical Center at 323 Riverside Avenue, Westport. Go to coastalorthoct.com. Like them on Facebook.
At Pamby Motors, we're not worried about being the biggest dealership. We're focused on being the best. We're dedicated to giving you the best experience we can. The Pamby Motors team is here to help you choose the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram in a friendly, pressure-free environment. And right now, during the summer clearance event, you'll find some of our best prices too. Like this lease on a 2017 Ram Quad Cab Express for $149 a month. Visit Pamby Motors, Route 7 in Richfield, PambyZone.com.
I'm Tracy Masella, a licensed clinical social worker at Silver Hill Hospital in New Canaan. Join me each month as we talk with experts on the front lines of the treatment of mental health and addiction. Straight Talk with Tracy, a Silver Hill Hospital production, airs at 12 p.m. on the second Thursday of each month here on the HAN network.
The leaves are changing, water temps dropping, and the sun is setting a little earlier each day. But there's still a lot of great boating, fishing, and coast time left before we see the first snow. And above all, remember, it's always summer at the Dock Shop. With loads of new fishing tackle and accessories, clothing, jewelry, and home decor, the Dock Shop is just what you need when you start to feel that New England autumn chill. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
Foreign Car. Yes, New Canadian Foreign Car has been servicing all makes of foreign cars for over 50 years. We also buy, sell, and consign cars too. We can help you with all your automotive needs from service to sales. Call us at 203-966-2681.
At Portofino Restaurant and Wine Bar in Bethel, fresh and simple food is our concept. Owned and operated by brothers Rocco and Louie, Portofino has a distinct and diverse food and drink menu. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Come join us for live local music on Tuesdays and Sundays, Wednesday nights for mouthwatering prime rib, and every Thursday night is ladies' night. Planning a party? All our catering menus are personalized to suit your event and your budget. Join us at the Dolan Plaza, 213 Greenwood Ave, Bethel, and call us at 203-797-8131. Like us on Facebook.
Season, and that's why Walter Stewart's Market is here to make things easy by offering the best of autumn under one roof. Walter Stewart's Market is your local one-stop fall shop. There are so many seasonal flavors to savor, and Stewart's has them all, from Blue Jay Orchard's local cider donuts to Vermont Farmstead cheddar and all of your favorite varieties of local apples and pears. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and find us at stewartsmarket.com.
Car buying? Skep Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with one of the largest inventories of new 2- and 4-door Wranglers. We are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Come visit our new Ram Truck Center. Browse our websites, skepchryslerjeep.com or skepdodge.net to find the new Jeep, Chrysler Dodge car, minivan, or Ram truck you've been looking for. Just 2 miles from both I-95 or the Merritt Parkway exit 44. Save thousands right now during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Now through October 31st. Want a new experience?
Garage, we fulfill all your sports car needs. We specialize in manufacturer-recommended service and aftermarket high-performance parts and installation. We have one of the nation's top storage facilities and offer a high-end collision department that understands your need for detail. Visit blackhorsegarage.com for more.
Service Lumberyard. Everything for your home and improvement projects. We also carry seasonal items, barbecue grills, housewares, newest LED light bulbs, doors, windows, and much more. Weed and Duryea, 21 Grove Street, New Canaan, a division of Northeast Building Supply. Weed and Duryea, New Canaan's home
Stephen
center.
Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
Best Gourmet to Go in Fairfield County, Palmer's extensive menu offers everything you'll need to make your next event easy and delicious. Whether you're hosting a small get-together or planning a large celebration, they've got you covered breakfast through dessert. Order online at palmersdarien.com or call 203-655-2077. Voted Best Gourmet.
Now teeing off, Paul Miller from Miller Nissan in Fairfield.
Excuse me, Mr. Miller. What about my new Sentra?
Right now, lease a 2017 Sentra S for only $97 a month.
He is never going to retire.
Bankwell combines the best personalized service with high-tech banking features for our customers' convenience. We pride ourselves on being a strong community partner. You don't settle for average in anything else you do. Why settle for an average bank? Don't just bank when you can bank well instead. Visit mybankwell.com for more. 3 exceptional years selling Rolex watches and fine jewelry to the Fairfield County community. We appreciate all our loyal clients and look forward to welcoming and helping you discover the perfect gift to celebrate life's most important occasions. Manfredi New Canaan is celebrating 3 exceptional years selling Rolex watches and fine jewelry to the Fairfield County
In
community.
Sports Trumbull, the game is always on inside. Registration is now open for our fitness training programs for high school athletes. The In Sports Performance Center is offering blast speed classes, athletic functional movement assessments, and both men's and women's elite speed and strength training. Our premier programs help bring athletes to the next level. Call 203-268-1214 for more information. Like and follow us on Facebook.
Wild Birds Unlimited.
At Wild Birds Unlimited of Brookfield, get expert advice from our certified bird feeding specialists. We offer always fresh, clean seed that will be sure to attract birds to your home feeder. Experience our excellent customer service. Open 7 days a week. Visit us at 317 Federal Road, Brookfield.
Wild Birds Unlimited. We bring people and nature together.
Ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort? Then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. Offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Base Star and Canyon Star, or from Newmar's Diesel Line, Ventana and Dutch Star. And with unparalleled service and maintenance, Dave's RV is committed to keeping you and your motor coach safely on the road and enjoying it to the fullest. Stop by their showroom, 2 Industrial Plaza Road, Danbury, Connecticut, or call 877-483-3866.
The way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling. At Rings End, we say it's
UK
time.
Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
At Pamby Motors, we're not worried about being the biggest dealership. We're focused on being the best. We're dedicated to giving you the best experience we can. The Pamby Motors team is here to help you choose the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram in a friendly, pressure-free environment. And right now, during the summer clearance event, you'll find some of our best prices too. Like this lease on a 2017 Ram Quad Cab Express for $140.
I'm Tracy Masella, a licensed clinical social worker at Silver Hill Hospital in New Canaan. Join me each month as we talk with experts on the front lines of the treatment of mental health and addiction. Straight Talk with Tracy, a Silver Hill Hospital production, airs at 12 p.m. on the second Thursday of each month here on the HAN network.
leaves are changing, water temps dropping, and the sun is setting a little earlier each day. But there's still a lot of great boating, fishing, and coast time left before we see the first snow. And above all, remember, it's always summer at the Dock Shop. With loads of new fishing tackle and accessories, clothing, jewelry, and home decor, the Dock Shop is just what you need when you start to feel that New England autumn chill. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
Buchanan Foreign Car. Yes, Buchanan Foreign Car has been servicing all makes of foreign cars for over 50 years. We also buy, sell, and consign cars too. We can help you with all your automotive needs from service to sales. Call us at 203-966-2681.
We know it's your busy season, and that's why Walter Stewart's Market is here to make things easy by offering the best of autumn under one roof. Walter Stewart's Market is your local one-stop fall shop. There are so many seasonal flavors to savor, and Stewart's has them all. From Blue Jay Orchard's local cider donuts to Vermont Farmstead cheddar and all of your favorite varieties of local apples and pears. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and find us at stewartsmarket.com.
We are now live at Kennedy Stadium. Apologize for the delay, but we've had some issues inside the stadium. And for more on that, I will welcome in my color man, Kevin Coleman. Kevin, a bizarre series of events unlike anything I've seen.
I've been playing soccer since I was 4 years old for over 20 years, and I've never seen anything like this. The issue was both goals this afternoon were initially ruled unsafe. It was because plates were in the back protecting the goals from falling down due to wind, and the head referee thought that was unsafe, and he was afraid that one of the keepers, if they fell back into the net, would hurt themselves, and he did not want that, and that's what the referees are here for. Obviously to make sure players' safety as well, and so it was. I'd say a good half hour, 45 minutes for this to all get settled. Dave Schultz, commissioner of the FCAC, came here, and he was trying to settle this down. And so finally, both coaching staffs and the head referees were able to come to an agreement. For a second there, we thought maybe this game would be postponed, moved to a later time. We're going to play this game.
It would have been a forfeit for Bridgeport Central if this game had to be canceled today. So we're happy it worked out. Thank goodness it did. I think it would have been extremely unfair to both these squads. You're talking about two teams right now having tremendous seasons. They are in the hunt for both the FCAC and the CIAC playoffs. Just bizarre is the only word I could think of right now.
It is bizarre. I've never seen anything like that. I think I was just talking to the head referee. He's never seen this before, and he's of course, everyone disappointed. There was a threat of maybe this game not happening, but I think at the end of the day, both coaching staffs have to be, happy at least they're getting to play. I know Trinity Catholic not pleased because a little bit of a disadvantage, and you see good opportunity for Bridgeport Central.
What a nice sliding save made by Luis Benitez. He will do the goalkeeping this evening now. For the Trinity Catholic Crusaders, there are a lot of X factors that have now come into play. And again, Frank Granito, Kevin Coleman from Kennedy Stadium on the HAN Network, Trinity Catholic, and Bridgeport Central and FCAC Boys Soccer. The stadium currently under renovations, Kevin. There is no power anywhere in the stadium, so light, not an option. We are working against the sun, obviously, now this late. Both teams had a long layover. You had Trinity Catholic that had to drive up here. They went through their warm-ups, and then right before the game was about to begin, they're told they've got to wait an extra half hour as this one skips past the foot of Jacob Calley and rolls out of bounds.
And that's what I was saying before, was talking to the Trinity Catholic coaching staff. They were not happy because this gives Bridgeport Central a little bit of an advantage because, you have the travel time for Trinity. They're not on their feet. Then they come here, they warm up, then they're, have to sit for a little bit due to, the controversy that was going on between the goals. So, that causes a little bit of a factor here. And, you're already seeing early on Bridgeport Central playing a little, they're possession-wise, they're looking a lot better. Trinity's looking a little flat coming out. But, again, just a very bizarre way to start this game and start this afternoon because, we thought we were going to come in here and get this game going right away.
Either way, you're talking about two teams now, Kevin, that have had tremendous turnarounds from where they were last season. Both have already surpassed the number of points they accumulated in that 2016 season. Both well within reach of qualifying for the FCAC tournament and just a couple games away from qualifying for the CIAC tournament.
Well, you look at both teams, and Bridgeport Central, their schedule jumps out to me the most because they've actually had some good results against some good teams. They start off the year with a nice win against St. Joe's. They tied Darien, they tied New Canaan back-to-back, and those are results that I think you look back at towards, in the next 2 weeks, if, say, they just miss out in the playoffs. Those are two games that stick out to me early on that they may have liked to get 3 points out of. Then they go and beat Ward. They beat Staples. They tied Norwalk. Those are 3 games in a row, Frank. Huge results against 3 of the top 8 teams in the FCX. So Bridgeport Central, despite their record, very strong team. But I think the problem that they're having this year is they're creating a lot of chances. They're just not finishing. And for Trinity, you look at their schedule as well. They've had some great results and some bad losses, some tough ones late. And you look at Norwalk losing to them 2-1. Beating Darienne's big, but they beat St. Joe's. They lose to Staples. They lose to Richfield. They beat New Canaan. They tie McMahon. That's maybe a result they'd like to have back. But both teams seem like they're right there. And this is a big game for both sides. They love to come away, not just with 1 point. They want to come away with 3.
You can hear the wind whipping around as our first corner kick comes up empty, and running over to chase that one down is Jose Santos. His attempt is off the mark. It'll be a goal kick. It is chilly out, Kevin. Temperatures now down into the low 50s. They could drop as low as 40 into the 40s by the time this game ends. It is windy here, blowing from our right to left. So the goal that Trinity is defending at the moment with the wind at their backs. Santos intercepts that goal kick. Be interesting to see what these two teams do now through these first few minutes. There's got to be some sort of anxiousness on both sidelines after sitting around for a while. You want to get on the board, try to apply pressure early on here, force the hand of someone else, and take them out of their comfort zone.
And that's what you're seeing with Bridgeport Central right now. Is you see a shot on frame. Nice save, but you're already seeing them, play out wide, play inside the 18, get some good crosses and some good chances early on.
Well, we talked about during Nutmeg Sports, Kev, these are two programs this year that really have had a lot of shots. They have outshot their opponents in more games than they have not, but finding the back of the net has been scarce, to say the least, for these offense.
Well, I look back for Bridgeport Central. You're coming off a 2-1 loss at Danbury. 3 straight losses now. They lose 2-0 to Wilton. That game sticks out to me because you look at that game and they outshot Wilton. They kept pace with Greenwich, who they only lost 1-0 to. Keep that in mind. And that was a very close game for Bridgeport Central. They lose 2-1 to Danbury, who maybe they'd like to have that back. How about Danbury climbing up to the 8th spot now? If the season ended today, they'd be in the playoffs. There was a lot of question marks around the Hatters, but this is why it's going to be a fun finish for FCX boys soccer this year.
As Petro Bargibilio trying to have a go here. That one was from well back. And we will go to a corner kick here.
Yeah, we'll see Evan Guerrera, one of the captains. Very vocal. You'll see him in the center midfield position. Very talented player on the ball.
Low line drive, kick into the box that is headed out to safety by Christopher Cruz. Now 50-50 ball, but they will say offside the call.
And I like that corner kick from Guerrera there. Low pace, near post. Had a good runner coming in. Just a nice play by this Bridgeport Central back line to get that one out of there.
Well, we talked before, Kevin. I think that Bridgeport Central is at its best when they are putting their athletes out in space. They are one of the quicker teams in the conference. One of those teams that you don't feel as bad if they don't choose to play the feet. I think they're most successful trying to go up over the top of that back line and win races for 50-50 balls.
Well, they have the speed to do it. I mean, you look at Jose Santos here on the right midfield position. He's got a lot of speed, but I think the player you got to watch for today is the center attacking mid in Jonathan Gomes. This kid is unbelievable. You see here him trying to chase down this ball, and he'll get to it.
As Gomes working in, has it on that right foot, trying to cross back, and a big save made. As falling to his left was Benitez.
What an unbelievable save by Benitez there. And that's where you've seen the skills of Gomes coming in. You see that pace on the ball. He's able to get to the ball, beat his defender, use that foot skill on the end line, gets by. Nice little move, shot on net, but even better save by Benitez. A world-class save.
Good help from the defense, too, clearing this one away. But now a corner opportunity towards the net, and the Hilltoppers are on the board.
Oh, beautiful finish with the head there.
It was Khan Sinokak.
The defender getting up there. He's got the size. Well-placed corner with nice pace on it. Able to time it perfectly. nothing a keeper can do. Benitez coming off that great save. That's a hard save to make for any keeper to make.
Absolutely executed to perfection was the set piece, and the Hilltoppers take our first lead of the afternoon. Interesting to see how Trinity Catholic responds now. A goal coming just over 9 minutes into the first half.
And I think for both sides, and I like the pace that Bridgeport Central is playing right now, playing simple, play to feet, stretching the field. If they have to play back, they will. And you see them right there playing that back four, playing simple, just playing keep away. It's what it is. You want to win games like this. You keep it away here, and this is nice soccer.
50-50 ball in the middle, canceled out momentarily, but Sinokak won the battle. Good job defensively. That time by Ben Looney. Now a turnover at midfield. Crusaders back on it, but it's taken away. And have to get used to calling Sinokak's name. He is active early on here, Kev.
He is. You see him playing that center defensive mid and floating back to that back four, helping out when needed, putting pressure on the Crusaders. Oh, beautiful ball by Ortega. Just mistimed that run. They're playing simple, which I like to see. I haven't seen that often here so far. I know I've only covered a couple of boys soccer games, but nice football early on from the Bridgeport Central Hilltoppers.
And lead 1-0. The goal by Sinokak. It was in the 9th minute off of a corner set piece.
A lovely ball. Gomes. He's got eyes in the back of his head. Knows where he's going when the ball's not even at his feet.
Impressive footwork by Almedi Mazuz on the sideline there. And now turnaround effort. Too strong. That time it was Ricardo Carniero.
Yeah, early on, you're seeing the footwork. You're seeing the chemistry from Bridgeport Central. They're making their runs. They know where each player is going to be, where their teammate's going to be. It's a nice flow early on for the Hilltoppers.
We saw Bridgeport Central once last year on the HAN network. They played against Norwalk in boys soccer. That game was here at Kennedy Stadium. It was a night game. One that Norwalk got the best of Central. This is our first time seeing Trinity Catholic boys soccer on the HAN network.
And we saw them last week. We're doing Norwalk and Stanford at Stanford. That was a great game to watch and a nice result for Stanford, a late goal. But some of the captains for Trinity Catholic stopped by and catching a glimpse of Stanford Norwalk, and they were excited to see us come down and do their game here tonight.
We were happy to be here as well.
I think Trinity early on just getting caught watching the ball instead of playing their man. Seeing Bridgeport just too easy right now. Playing to feet, playing simple.
The Hilltoppers patient on possession at the moment. Come back to that back line. It's controlled by Cruz. He's going to take a look up to the middle. Just trying to connect with Gomes, cutting through the middle. Santos overran that one, but it will be a corner kick to follow after a Crusader had to play that over the end line to safety.
Another opportunity. Bridgeport obviously scoring on their last corner kick.
It'll be Mazuz again. As he comes over to take this one. It's a short play off of it. With the left foot, the shot was blocked off the foot of Esteban Ortega.
I mean, automatically you see Bridgeport get the ball back and just staying patient on the ball, not forcing anything.
Good vision from the Hilltoppers early on, too. They're finding grass. They're utilizing all the space that they are given, and the patience has been the most impressive part.
And this is, if you're a big soccer fan, this is what you love to see. Possession here, just tic-tac-toe. Lovely.
Having a go from distance that time with Sinokak. Just trying to keep Benitez honest, make sure he's still paying attention back there. As he boots a punt away.
Trinity just needs to create some shape here. They got to get possession on the ball, and their back four is being tested early on.
This one comes to the back line again, now controlled by Luis Diaz. Up ahead, Ortega back in the middle with Valencia. Near side, Cruz.
Right now, the Hilltoppers are in control. Very good, very good patience, good vision. They could literally do this the entire game if they wanted to. They're staying patient. They're switching the field. This is very, very nice soccer here.
Looks like the circle in warm-ups at the moment, just playing keep away from that defense.
And Trinity needs to add a little more pressure here.
Good through ball that time. Now a big shot here, and it's off the crossbar. Unloading on that one was the senior Edgar Valencia, and he did not miss by much.
And good idea by Valencia. He saw that Santos didn't make his run quite yet. Had the space, took the shot. Good pace on it as it hits that top bar.
Back up to the midfield, played by the back line of the Hilltoppers. That's Arwa Sharuben. This is one up. Just the patient precision passing continues on here halfway through this first half.
And, if I'm the head coach, if I'm Jay Silverman sitting on the sidelines, you can just sit back and not say a word. You can sit down, and I know right now he's up and moving, but this is lovely to watch from Bridgeport Central.
Good job defensively there by Santos to win possession back. Is now having another go, and that one off the mark. This time it was Ortega who had the look just outside the 18.
That starts with Jonathan Gomes. He had the right idea. He had the vision to get it Ortega. Good communication from teammates telling him to turn. Rips a shot. And good look for Bridgeport Central.
Slow down again. Nothing much has changed. Don't know why you would want to change it right now if you were the Hilltoppers either.
Oh, you don't. This is lovely to watch. I think the only thing that they're afraid of is getting to the locker room now to slow down the momentum that they've got right now. But Trinity Catholic needs to get things going. They need to get upfield, try and get something on net.
As a through ball trying to stretch the field on the outside, but unable to run that one down was Chris Seterides. So it's turned back over to Central.
And again, Bridgeport doing a nice job of just staying patient, switching the field when they need to, but these little error passes will hurt.
Turn over here on the back line, and Catholic had it momentarily as Santos tries to play one up ahead, but can't connect with Carnieto.
Good communication from Trinity telling him to turn.
Senocock upset he touched that one. Would have been Hilltoppers' ball.
And he's holding his hamstring right now a little bit. That's something to look out for.
We saw not too long ago an ace wrap came off of a leg down here to our right, down by the 35. I have to assume that came off of his leg. It's now one sent up ahead, looking to win the race, but coming out of the box to field that one was Benitez.
Yeah, a little too much on that one. They were trying to find Jonathan Gomes on the run, playing it over the top. A little too much on that one. How about Jonathan Gomes getting him back for his senior year? He spent junior year with the academy at Beachside, and sophomore year was a vital piece to Bridgeport Central and their roster. And now 2017, another big reason why they could be able to make that push for that 8th spot right now. But so far in this game, he's looking good. He's got the vision. He's got the patience. Very talented player.
Down on the back line. All the time in the world is Central leading 1-0. Just under 20 minutes gone in the first half. The Hilltoppers getting that goal off a corner set piece from Senocock.
Oh, lovely ball for Ortega.
Opportunity for Gomes, chips it up, and it's 2-0. Absolute beauty.
Unbelievable. Beautiful sequence by the Hilltoppers, and even better finish, a world-class finish there from Jonathan Gomes. A beautiful chip. Not many players can do that, Frank. It's not as easy as people think. What a beautiful finish, and it all starts with Ortega. Good communication as he turns. Beautiful through ball and a beautiful finish.
Benitez stuck in no man's land, unsure whether to commit or go back towards his cage, and Gomes just froze him with the flip.
And beautiful. So you saw that all unfold. Jonathan Gomes able to break free. That back four times his run perfectly. 2-0 is our score. Trinity Catholic still struggling. They're still trying to find a shot on net.
Gomes plays this one along for Ortega. Right back to the captain.
Oh, lovely. Nice job by Jake Calley of Trinity Catholic. Good defense.
Now an errant pass taken away by Ortega, looking to win the race down the sideline. Good defense that time, though. Walling him off and at least slowing down possession momentarily was Thomas Butler.
And with a lead like this, most dangerous lead in soccer, Bridgeport Central doesn't look like they're slowing down just yet. They'd love to add a third. And Trinity, they just need to hold possession. Get Central off the ball. Right now, Central's just too much.
Easier said than done, taking them off possession. It'll be interesting, Kevin, to see what they do with halftime. Full sunset is expected for around 6:10. We're about an hour and 20 minutes away from that. And realistically, light will be very difficult before that time comes around. So halftime could be abbreviated today as an offside call here.
And I think for Bridgeport's case, they love that because I think that's the one thing that they're most afraid of is losing momentum, sitting down and getting cold. The 2-goal lead, they love to continually play here, and just an impressive start from Central. I love what I'm seeing so far from the Hilltoppers.
Definitely the coldest day we have had yet early on in this fall season. Although it's not that early into fall anymore. It just feels that way when we've had back-to-back weeks with temperatures in the 70s and 80s.
Oh, we've been very lucky. And how about Saturday?
Define lucky. I prefer the cold weather right around now. I was done with summer back in August.
You know me, I'm a summer guy. I do enjoy my warm weather, but This does have that autumn feel to it, and once we get to the FCI tournament, you remember last year it got cold, and you ask some soccer players, they actually enjoyed that better than playing the heat. I tell you what, though, the worst is on a rainy, cold night. Oh, those are rough to play in.
How about a windy day? This one stretched to the outside. Zazu's with it, but offside called as Josh Smith, a former Athlete of the Week winner, just a step past the defense on that one. And we are at Kennedy Stadium in Bridgeport. Frank Granito and Kevin Coleman on the HAN Network with boys soccer. Bridgeport Central, a 2-0 lead over the Trinity Catholic Crusaders on a chilly and breezy fall evening. This game starting 25 minutes late due to some safety concerns with the nets here at Kennedy. Officials unsure if this game would even be played before finally making some adjustments to the nets. Players' bags now stacked on the back, serving as the sandbags. Just an interesting situation to say the least, as this one cleared away momentarily. Mizzou's trying to have a go with it that time. It was blocked outside the 18. Got to batter down the hatches with this wind.
You really do. We haven't really experienced this much wind yet this season. First cold game, really. You look at Saturday's football game. Wasn't sure what to expect. It ended up being a warmer game than I envisioned.
We've got the FCIAC Championships for cross country coming up on Wednesday as they're trying to send one up ahead. This finds the foot of Santos. Santos stopped on a dime, now spins back around. Fancy footwork as he buys some space, and the crossing attempt was blocked by Callie. A corner kick to follow. Good work by both sides.
Well, a beautiful ball by Christopher Cruz playing over the top. Santos able to beat his defender, but now Bridgeport Central gets a corner kick.
It'll be Mizzou's again. High kick towards that back post. Found the head of Senecake again, but this one was off target. We were talking, Kevin, about the FCIAC Championships for cross country Wednesday. Supposed to be a warmer day again. Temperatures back up near 70, maybe 75. So perfect weather for the runners at Waveney Park on Wednesday. Make sure you tune in, follow along all day long.
Oh, last year was pretty warm too, if I remember correctly.
Indeed it was. It was definitely not cold.
Yeah, well, should be a nice day for the runners, and that's a day you want good weather.
How about Josh Smith with the left right there?
Couple step overs, beats a defender, saw some space. Try for that far post. A little too much on that one.
Trying to send one to the upper 90 on the far side. Would have been a full send for sure.
It could have been a FCIAC top play of the week. That's for sure.
As they go right back to Smith, skip through.
Ooh.
Santos had stopped running. He might have had a chance at that one. Would have been unmarked on the back post.
Yeah, he hesitated. He was a step too late. And you see him shaking his head, knowing that he missed a good scoring opportunity there.
Another crossing ball here. Smith wanted the bicycle kick, couldn't find it though.
Good job here by Christopher Cruz. Good help. Playing that right back position.
That one lost. Now alone. Big shot here, and it's just off the mark. Farias let it go. The freshman having a look. I'm sorry, that was Snowcake again.
Well, Con, if I'm him, you've got a lot of space there by yourself, able to go in, dribble. Little too aggressive there, top of the box. He decides to rifle it, but it goes way over the net. If I'm him, keep going. Make the keeper come out and then finish it. Again, another good opportunity for Bridgeport Central gone away.
Going to have it go on that far wing, but unable to get anything in space was Callie that time. Good job by Mazuz. As Almedi got back to the defensive effort. .50-50 ball off the throw, and one body hits the floor, and right back up was Ahar Sharuben.
And Central, they're just playing as a unit. You see right here, just plain simple right away. No need to play it upfield, play to feet. That's exactly what the Hilltoppers are doing. Lovely ball.
And now the through ball here. Smith is out in space. Benitez creeps. Shot and a save made by the sliding keeper.
Well, great sequence by the Hilltoppers. Even better save by Benitez again, coming up big for the Crusaders.
Here's Valencia. Cuts back to his right. Played back, and now Gomes with it. Ran into trouble. Held on, and now can look to navigate around the defense again. Valencia with it. Favoring that right foot. Now he lets one go from far out, probably 25 out, and the stop made there by Benitez. Couple impressive plays by the junior goalkeeper.
Yeah, Benitez, couple nice saves there. Good idea by Valencia. A step over, beats his defender. Rifles a shot on net. Nice save.
I beg your pardon, Kevin. Benitez, a senior for the Crusaders squad. Gomes up ahead again. Thought about the shot. Continues working. Now tried to step back, and he blew a tire. And he's down after the turnover.
Yeah, a little step back there, instead slips on the ball. And a free kick for the Crusaders.
They get a handball at midfield.
From the Crusaders, play to feet. Got a lot of open space here.
First touch couldn't quite be controlled that time by Thomas Butler. Played back to the keeper, Pauyo. Up in the middle.
Oh, lovely move by Ortega.
Now he wants to send one up ahead. Just not enough on that through ball. This one for Josh Smith, too strong, as Gomes wasn't going to leave it short after seeing Ortega's attempt.
Yeah, a little too much pace on that from Gomes. Disappointed in himself.
Smart play there by Mazuz. Comes all the way back. Luis Diaz on that end line. Another 50-50 ball. And Central comes away with. It does not feel like Trinity has had possession, Kevin, for more than 30 seconds at all this half.
Maybe less. This is lovely football early on here for Central.
Another corner kick to follow here.
The first touches are there. Vision's there. They're playing beautiful through balls. Everything seems to be working early on here for the Hilltoppers.
Played for the back post, and Sinoke couldn't get all of it on that one. He was unmarked, had a look at it, just misplayed the header.
He's disappointed, timed his run perfectly, laid up nicely for him to get a nice header on it, just mishits it, and sails over the net.
Got our first substitution here, Kev.
You see Guerrero check back in. They need him back in the center midfield position. Try and get any possession going here for Trinity Catholic.
Nice work that time by Santos. Steps back, pauses. Ortega.
Nice simple play. It's nothing's working there. You play it back and switch the field. This is exactly the kind of things you want to see here if you're a head coach.
Obviously still very early with over 5 minutes remaining in this first half, Kevin, but at some point in time, do you feel as though Trinity is going to have to turn up the pressure defensively and start chasing after the Central ball carriers?
They have to. They have to start putting pressure on. And, I really don't know what, Coach Martino is going to say during the break, but, they just can't get anything accumulated right now. And it seems like every time Trinity tries to get the first touch on the ball, Central's right there. Anytime Central tries to get the ball, Trinity's not there.
That one's off the outside of the net. Central saying it was deflected, and that is the case, so it'll be another corner kick here. As Elmedi Mazuz quickly ready to go. Towards that back post again, and this one misplayed again. They had Benitez out. The net was vacant.
Yeah, another nicely timed run by Seneca there. Try to get ahead on it. I think if I'm Trinity, from any free kick or corner kicks, you gotta guard him tightly in the box. He seems to be the guy they're going to continuously try and get the ball.
Should be noted down the stretch of this half here, Kevin. Again, no power in Kennedy Stadium right now. The scoreboard not on, so the clock is being kept on the field by the officials. We are as close to it as we hope we can be. So if play on continues after our clock strikes 0, we have an extra minute or so. We obviously apologize in advance.
Just be a little stoppage time. Some soccer fans will use that as.
As a ball towards the middle. Great play defensively that time. Michael Smolak denying that crossing opportunity. Otherwise, there would have been 2 Hilltoppers standing alone outside the 6-yard box, ready to toy with Benitez. Smolak now denying Josh Smith. Got through, though, and able to finish is Santos, alone in front of the cage.
Yeah, Santos has been wanting that goal ever since we started here. Finally finds himself open inside the 6-yard box, able to tuck it away with the one-touch volley. Nice finish.
What goes unnoticed and doesn't show up in the scorecard was the effort by Josh Smith on the end line there to the left of net.
Yeah, nice play by Josh Smith. Kept that play alive. Thought Smolak was able to defend that one away, maybe clear it out, but Josh Smith continued to fight his way to keep possession. Nice little pass inside, and like we said, Santos sitting right there in the 6-yard box. Just a little tap, and it's 3-0.
First of the game for Santos, 3-0 in favor of Central as they have dominated from the get-go here at Kennedy. This one just rolls out of bounds. It's turned over. Right back to the Hilltoppers, and impressive footwork there as Ortega dances through trouble and able to move this one upfield. Gomes at the 45, trying to send Mazuz. He slows up for a minute, looking for help, and cutting into the middle was Gomes, who he finds in stride. Steps over once, chips it again. Smith turns around, wanted to get a shot off, but he tripped on the ball, and it's back to midfield. First touch not as clean as Diaz would have liked, but the Hilltoppers maintain possession regardless.
Oh, lovely. No pressure at all. Trinity's got to step to the ball.
Smith lets one go, and he puts it into the right side of the cage. With the left foot, the senior with a big finish.
Oh, world-class finish there from Josh Smith. Steps by a defender. Rips it with the left foot, that far post. That's not an easy save to make, Frank. Lovely finish.
The former Athlete of the Week winner, the junior, adds to his season total as the left-footed striker continues to dominate in his third year with the Hilltoppers.
He's got a goal and assist.
Goal and assist in the last 2 shots. 4-0 Central.
And that a lot of the credit has to go to Ortega and Gomes. The two of them in the midfield have been brilliant so far in this first half.
And that will do it for the first half. Started a little late, but that didn't slow the Hilltoppers down. The high-flying offense gets through for 4. That's the lead. We head to the half, and we're back shortly on the HAN Network.
We know it's your busy season, and that's why Walter Stewart's Market is here to make things easy by offering the best of autumn under one roof. Walter Stewart's Market is your local one-stop fall shop. There are so many seasonal flavors to savor, and Stewart's has them all. From Blue Jay Orchard's local cider donuts to Vermont Farmstead cheddar and all of your favorite varieties of local apples and pears. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and find us at stewartsmarket.com.
Car buying? Skep Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with one of the largest inventories of new 2- and 4-door Wranglers. We are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Come visit our new Ram Truck Center. Browse our websites, skepchryslerjeep.com or skepdodge.net to find the new Jeep, Chrysler Dodge car, minivan, or Ram truck you've been looking for. Just 2 miles from both I-95 or the Merritt Parkway exit 44. Save thousands right now during the Jeep Celebration event and Ram Power Days. Now through October 31st.
Black Horse Garage, we fulfill all your sports car needs. We specialize in manufacturer-recommended service and aftermarket high-performance parts and installation. We have one of the nation's top storage facilities and offer a high-end collision department that understands your need for detail. Visit blackhorsegarage.com for more.
Full-service lumberyard. Everything for your home and improvement projects. We also carry seasonal items, barbecue grills, housewares, newest LED light bulbs, doors, windows, and much more. Weed and Duryea, 21 Grove Street, New Canaan, a division of Northeast Building
Dr.
Supply.
Stephen Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
In Fairfield County, Palmer's extensive menu offers everything you'll need to make your next event easy and delicious. Whether you're hosting a small get-together or planning a large celebration, they've got you covered breakfast through dessert. Order online at palmersdarien.com or call 203-655-2077. Voted Best Gourmet to Go.
Now teeing off, Paul Miller from Miller Nissan in Fairfield.
Excuse me, Mr. Miller. What about my new Sentra?
Right now, lease a 2017 Sentra S for only $97 a month.
He is never going to retire.
Bankwell combines the best personalized service with high-tech banking features for our customers' convenience. We pride ourselves on being a strong community partner. You don't settle for average in anything else you do. Why settle for an average bank? Don't just bank when you can bank well instead. Visit mybankwell.com for more. We appreciate all our loyal clients and look forward to welcoming and helping you discover the perfect gift to celebrate life's most important occasions.
At In Sports Trumbull, the game is always on inside. Registration is now open for our fitness training programs for high school athletes. The In Sports Performance Center is offering blast speed classes, athletic functional movement assessments, and both men's and women's elite speed and strength training. Our premier programs help bring athletes to the next level. Call 203-268-1214 for more information. Like and follow us on Facebook.
Birds Unlimited.
At Wild Birds Unlimited of Brookfield, get expert advice from our certified bird feeding specialists. We offer always fresh, clean seed that will be sure to attract birds to your home feeder. Experience our excellent customer service. Open 7 days a week. Visit us at 317 Federal Road, Brookfield.
Wild Birds Unlimited. We bring people and nature together.
If you've ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort, then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Baystar, and Canyon Star.
Looking for a great test prep program, tutoring to boost your grades, or a blast-off tour with the college of your dreams? C2 Education is here to help. There is nothing one-size-fits-all about our programs. We offer customized tutoring and test prep for each student. Call us today at 203-423-3328.
Re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
Had a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 3 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien, or in the Westport Medical Center at 323 Riverside Avenue, Westport. Go to coastalorthoct.com. Like them on Facebook.
At Portofino Restaurant and Wine Bar in Bethel, fresh and simple food is our concept. Owned and operated by brothers Rocco and Louie, Portofino has a distinct and diverse food and drink menu. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Come join us for live local music on Tuesdays and Sundays, Wednesday nights for mouthwatering prime rib, and every Thursday night is ladies' night. Planning a party? All our catering menus are personalized to suit your event and your budget. Join us at the Dolan Plaza, 213 Greenwood Ave, Bethel, and call us at 203-797-8131. Like us on Facebook.
Second half underway at Kennedy Stadium, and the hometown Hilltoppers a 4-0 lead. As we're underway here, Kevin, it was a near perfect half of soccer for Bridgeport Central.
It was a lot of fun to watch. This is a very fun team to watch. You could say it's nice soccer. It's a lot of people coming up to us saying Bridgeport Central is playing a nice game. It's they're doing a nice job keeping possession, slowing the pace down. They're playing relaxed, and that's really the first time really seeing an errant pass from Bridgeport Central. They were just so dominant in that first half there against the Crusaders. I brought it up towards the end of the first half. It seems like you're seeing it right now. Central's putting the pressure on Trinity right away once they get their first touch. Trinity's not doing the same thing for Central. They're letting Central get the ball, have a few seconds on the ball, and that's where it's killing them, because that's when they quickly play it to the other teammate or they play it up top. It's just a nice sequence of plays that I really enjoyed from the Hilltoppers in that first half.
Well, one thing Central has done very successfully, we have not seen much of yet this year, they have switched the field consistently, and it has left the Trinity Catholic defense in shambles at times. It's led to probably 2 or 3 of their goals.
Well, we've mentioned it a couple of times. You're seeing it already. They're looking upfield. If it's not there, they play it back simple. If it has to go all the way back to the keeper, they'll do that. That's where you start to see them starting to stretch the field, play it out wide. Nothing is congested in the middle. It is really, really nice to see.
The Hilltoppers are quickly back up ahead.
Not to mention the beautiful finishes, the 4 goals in the first half, world-class finishes, and again, the foot skills have been lovely today so far, and you're seeing it right before your eyes.
This now the second highest scoring game of the year for the Hilltoppers. They broke onto the scene in their opener against St. Joseph's, an 8-0 victory. They've now got half that down for the second highest total this season. We'll see if they can add to it. Steven Barales turns this one over in the box. Good defense that time from the Crusaders. As Jake Calley steps over that one, allows his teammate to play on. right back up ahead, and Cali denied as Diaz came over to close him off defensively.
Yeah, nice play by Cali there, one of the captains on the Crusaders team. Had the right idea there. Just a nice job by this Hilltoppers back four.
All thrown towards the box. Cali with the header, and it's just off the mark on the right side. First action that old Monpayu has had to face today. Won't count as a shot on target, though.
And a nice idea from Cali. Understanding where he was in the 18. Just a little flick. And a good idea for the Crusaders because they need to get on the board here.
Tough pass in the middle there. Get out of here, little guy.
Where are your hands at?
I knocked it out of yours. I told you I was a defenseman. That was the most fun soccer has ever been for me, by the way.
I don't know if folks don't realize I megged Frank earlier. I got you. Got you between the legs.
Call it even for the burn I had on you in nutmeg. Is this one given away? Cali in space, shot, and he will finish. A careless mistake from Central, and the captain, Cali, comes away with the goal.
Oh, very nice finish from Cali there. Good pace on the ball, and you're right. Bad mistake in the back from Central. That's very careless. Key word you just said there, Frank, and Coach Silverman not happy. That last play there, lackadaisical in the back, and that's where mistakes happen. I think that's why you've seen, Central. That's where their difficulties come. It's sometimes they, those little lackadaisical plays in the back have hurt them this year, but that can't happen here in this league.
Maybe that's the spark that the Crusaders needed. We'll see how the Hilltoppers respond after surrendering their first goal this afternoon. That one blocked down in the middle by Guerrera. And then looking to play up the sideline, but just too far for the intended Crusader.
And Frank, you see in the far distance Coach Martino of the Trinity Catholic Crusaders trying to tell his team to switch the field. You can see he's using his hands, telling them to switch the field, look up.
As Cali tries to play a ball through, it's cut off though. Good defense again by Diaz. His name has been called upon a couple of times now here early in this second half. Guerrero with it, patient, back to the sideline. David Broughton with it to that back post. Cali strong enough, and Payo made the save and then cleared away to safety, at least for the moment.
Yeah, nice play by Payo. Good opportunity for Cali again. You see him holding up that right knee right now. He might have collided with a defender. And you almost thought there he was going to tuck away his second goal and make this a 2-point game.
I was off the head there, and down for the moment at least is Benjamin Rodriguez.
You could hear that.
He took a kick to the chest on that one.
Yeah, it looks like he's signaling he needs to go to the sideline.
Oh, they're going to say kind of in the knee, it looks like. Petro Barbagilio. There's the one on the turnaround there. Incidental.
And Rodriguez in a lot of pain. And Payo's just going to roll it out, play it simple.
Keep an eye on that far sideline. And Benjamin Rodriguez. Now it's the Crusaders trying to shorten up their passes. Great job quickly turning defense into offense by the Hilltoppers. Up ahead, but stepping over that one was Guilherme Magalhães.
You see the Hilltoppers going with a different look here to start the second half.
And some of the secondary players off the bench, some valuable time here. Crusaders have capitalized once on the advantage already, though, as they're going to look to keep turning this pressure up. Good job that time by Cherubin. But then it was turned over. Callie will leave it behind, and here's Luke Lombardo. Trying to throw one in.
Yeah, free kick. This one's going to be for Bridgeport Central. A little bit of a dangerous play there.
We're only going to play with one ball, so send that second one off to the sideline, and now we're ready to go. Hilltoppers tasked now with the difficult job of working right into that sun, Kev. It starts to set as well, a tough glare.
Well, you know who else is going to be tough for? It's going to be tough for the keeper.
He's fortunate right now that he's still getting a little bit of shade off the brief bit of cloud cover that remains. And you're right, it will start to be a factor as we approach sunset at the 6 o'clock hour.
And that's one of the biggest complaints goalies have is sun glare. It's the one thing that, really gets them. Go back to 2009 against these Bridgeport Central Hilltoppers, one of the best goals I've ever seen. A great opportunity for Trinity Catholic on net, a nice save. Hilltoppers, this back four is getting exposed right now by the Crusaders. They're making some nice runs coming through.
You did make a good point, though. No matter what the sport, all goalies do love to complain.
You go back to 2009, FCX, Michael Peckham scoring from midfield. And it was because of the sun glare. The keeper was right. If there was no sun glare, the keeper was going to catch that in his chest. Sun glare, he lost the ball, went right over his head.
They're playing one into the middle here. Central back onto the attack. Step over, shot, and it's wide. That time it was Matthew Farias, now the freshman, getting a little action here in the second half. A 4-1 Central lead in a game that was mere seconds away from not happening this afternoon. Now up the other way, trying to send one through for Callie, but it's cut off. Guerrera in the midfield picks it up.
Oh, nice defense by Christopher Cruz. Two nice plays in a row.
They try to cross one in. Cut off in the back line, though. This one to the far side. Slipping past the defense on the left foot now. Shot that was deflected, and Benitez able to stay with it. Kevin Solano had the look in the middle there, just couldn't get all of that one.
And good look there for Bridgeport Central. Just took a little deflection off a defender that helped Benitez. And then was staying in bounds. That's what I'm saying, Frank. Trinity Catholic needs to step to the ball. They're a little lackadaisical there. They thought that went out of bounds. It stayed in.
Right back to Solano. Steps around a defender. To the right side, and a big shot here. Too tall as Guilherme Magalhães could not find the twine between the pipes.
And after this, for Trinity, they finish up the year against Trumbull, Greenwich, and Stamford. Three very difficult games to end the year. And then for Central, they play Stamford, Trumbull, and McMahon.
Trinity is going to have to come away with probably at least a win and a tie. No less than 4 points is going to get them into the state tournament.
Yeah, they need points in these next 4 games. And for Bridgeport, if they can continue to play this way, and a lot of very talented teams here all throughout the FCIAC, 1 through 8 and right now 1 through 13 is very talented. But Stanford, Trumbull, McMahon, if they can play this way against Stanford, they can come up with a draw or a 3-point result. And Trumbull, we know how difficult they can be. That's a team who is going to be scary coming to the playoffs. I think they could care less about what their seed is. They just want to get in. And for McMahon, and their struggles continue this year, but I tell you what, the one team, I'm going to say this now, a dark horse in the FCIAC postseason if they get in there. Staples right now sitting at 7th with 21. Anything can happen in these last 3 games, but if they get in, my goodness, this could be a dangerous 7 or 8 seed.
Nice cross there. Good action on the header, but Paiute in position makes the save. The FCIAC tournament officially begins on Thursday, October 26th. HN Network will have one of those quarterfinal games. It'll be at one of the top 4 seeds. Those seeds still to be determined, though. Central looking to play up again through the middle here.
Trinity Catholic's really turned it on here in the second half. A couple of good runs, good opportunities. Finally get some.
They've been passing better.
Yeah.
They've been trying to slow it down a little bit, simpler passes.
I think Bridgeport's getting a little too comfy with his lead right now, and we didn't see the same team we saw in the first half. And Trinity has done a nice job. They've gotten some good runs inside the 18 that almost led to a couple more goals, but so far, much better second half from Trinity.
As the wind starting to pick back up here. Inside Kennedy. Open on the back post. What a save by Benitez. Denied Solano. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, world-class save from Benitez. An outstretched save. Wow. Very nice save there by the senior.
He has certainly done his part today.
He really has made some incredible saves. You think about it. That could be 5-1 right there. Wow, what a save. You really can't get a much better look for Bridgeport Central. You're right there alone in the 6-yard box. You get a touch on the ball into the net, thinking it's going to be a goal, but Benitez, brilliant save.
This pass turns around Morales, but he's able to recover here. Looking around, tried to force one into the middle, and Guerrero's able to intercept there. Through ball for Cali, can't be controlled. Paiute has to get back to the front of the net and then safely plays it to his playing mate, Cherubin.
And that's the play. You got to play it back. Good job by Trinity putting on pressure here on the back 4.
Sliding Guerrero can't reach that ball. Over for Farias. He takes a shot here and it bounces wide. Not by much though. Ambitious from the freshman.
I tell you, Solano had a nice run there. I thought maybe that was the play to make, but a good shot. Just wide of that net. A nice first touch there. Oh, lovely ball.
Morales with it. Steps back to his right towards the back post, but it's off the mark. Again, not by much.
Oof. Again, Morales making that nice run on the left side, that corner flag, and place a nice ball over the back four. Just no one can get a foot on it.
Central in no rush now, a 3-goal lead, just about 20 minutes remaining in this half. Only goal in this half early on, scored by Jake Callie off an errant pass from the Central keeper.
Most of the starters you saw in the first half really haven't played much here in the second for Bridgeport.
Ball into the box. Not cleared all the way out until this second effort.
Yeah, an easy call for a referee to make there. Just a takedown, free kick for Trinity Catholic.
Free kick here. We have not had many free kicks within striking range, Kevin. A couple of corners for both sides, but this one from about 15, 25 out.
Oh, lovely ball.
Perfect ball into the box, and the header just off the mark over the top.
Jake Callie. Great look there. Nice pace on that free kick. Tough angle to get that one on net. You're going near post if you're getting that one on frame. So a lovely ball there to a couple ongoing strikers making the nice runs. And Callie, oof, that could have been 4-2 right there.
Header skips by, and now a race for possession. Up ahead is Solano, and a great job defensively by Alex Apostolias.
And nice play defensively there. Coming back, thought Solano was going to be in all alone. Trinity Catholic able to come back. Once he got that touch on the ball, it slowed him down a little bit.
Ball played in the box, the header, and a save made by Benitez as he continues to thrive late here.
Yeah, Benitez has been in the right spots here on some of these set pieces for Bridgeport Central, making some nice saves.
Big gust of wind blowing through the stadium now.
This is cold. Can't imagine what the football weather is going to be like coming up in a couple weeks. Just as long as we don't get that Richfield Greenwich like we had last year. That was the coldest game I've ever experienced in my life.
Days leading up to Turkey Bowl last year were not much better.
True. And Turkey Bowl wasn't too bad, but it was
Turkey
still.
Bowl was a nice day,
yeah.
but those days
Oh.
where we were at New Canaan, at Darien, leading up to it, that was brutal.
We're going to get the riders again.
I believe we are, actually. That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, doing a little demonstration again. And again, Benitez scooping that one up. Benitez, you can forget about the 4 goals that went by him today. Those were just 4 beautiful finishes that no keeper is going to have an easy time making. He's made some really nice plays here for the Crusaders.
It's Back now in the midfield, Levy Loud. On that one, just a bit too firm. You get a good look, though, down at this end of the field, Kev. You can see that sun glare coming.
Yeah.
And the shadow's so long now. Stretching almost 15 yards.
And it must be difficult, too, to, if you're head on to the goal, might be a little difficult to see if you get a shot on frame, but that sun glare can be tough, but Bridgeport Central still has gotten some good opportunities here, and see them stretch the field again like they did in the first half. And a good idea there.
Not far off the mark. Farias forces the issue at least, so it'll be a Hilltopper throw-in. Controlled in the middle by Farias. Spins around. Wrapped up by a defender. No whistle here. The play on awarded. Morales with it. Looking to the far side. Now in the middle, Farias. Oh, and he just chunked that one.
You'd like to have that one back.
They're starting to feel it now. They're very ambitious with their efforts around the box. Corner kick coming here. Towards that back post. Missed the first man to the opposite side. And the left foot. One touch, no.
And Trinity is just leaving Hilltoppers wide open in the far post. Got two Hilltoppers unmarked. And you got to communicate better in the back four. The keeper's got to bark orders, make sure everyone's tightly guarded up. Crusaders very fortunate there that Bridgeport not able to execute there.
And call a push here against the Hilltoppers. It'll be a free kick for the Crusaders. Quickly trying to stretch the field. Catch Central off guard. And now a big go here and a diving save made by Payu.
Nice save by Payu there. Had to stretch out for that one.
How about the go by David Broughton that time, though?
Listen, you're down 4-1. You have opportunities in front of the 18. And get shots on net. Good things happen when you put them on frame. And, that time you got to tip your cap to the keeper. Really nice save.
Time winding down in the second half. Good ball here to the back post. Deflected around. Callie probably had it. I think it went off his own teammate.
Smolak there. Came off his back calf there. Oh, what a great look. Guerra had good pace on it. Gets it to the far post. A perfectly timed run by Callie. He was just going to volley that one in and goes off his own teammate. That's frustrating there for Trinity. Could have been 4-2 right there.
This one chipped out to the midfield. Guerrera on the near side. Broughton up ahead. And for Callie, it's off ahead. Quickly played back to safety by Diaz. Loud with it.
Nice job. Keeping his head up, looking upfield and playing out wide. Nice play.
Farias. And coming over to help out that time was Apostoles. Our sideline. Crusaders trailing 3-1. Still time left, though. They just have to get going offensively. Definitely cannot allow another goal.
And Trinity has to get back on defense. Right now they're outnumbered in their own 18.
Another shot and another save for Benitez, who continues to shine in net. Quickly running up. Lets a big punt go. Now an opportunity. Callie looking to have a run. They go to the far side, but it was denied. Great play that time by Sherubin.
Sherubin, if that one gets by him, that's a good opportunity for Trinity Catholic.
Ahead here. Hilltoppers are not going to be able to get that one. Just out of the reach of Magalajes. Don't forget to tune back in tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock to Nutmeg Sports on the HAN Network. We will have full highlights and breakdown of this game. We'll get you caught up on the other soccer action around the FCAC today. Got standings updates across the board as we get ready for the playoff push in all the FCAC sports. That's at 2 o'clock again. You've got 11 o'clock coffee break with Kate Chaplensky. Has a couple errant passes here, almost costly for Central. And at 12:30 tomorrow, the drive with Denise.
Coach Silverman, you can hear him barking out to his back four. Again, just lackadaisical. You can't have those mistakes in the back. You know, if this team wants to get into the FCI tournament, this happens. And these teams who are sitting 1 through 8 are going to make you pay for mistakes in the back like that. You know, they're lucky that Trinity wasn't able to convert there because there was a wide open net.
Pauyo fields that one easily. Takes his time, about 10 minutes remaining in the half. Farias going to get called for the handball there.
Looks like we got some Hilltoppers checking back in.
Almost the entire starting lineup getting ready to check back in. They've got the whole bench up at the moment.
I was surprised. I thought, you know, they need to come back in because they need to get more reps in, and they can't be sitting on the bench getting cold.
The youngsters have done very well, though, as Farias with it now. Stepping to his right, lets the ball go. This one is off on the right side of the cage. And we will see a wholesale change now for Central.
And this was the lineup that really had a lot of success here in the first half, and you saw those 4 finishes in the first half for Central. A lot of it had to do with this lineup, and you're right, Frank. A lot of these youngsters that came in to start the second half really did a nice job making some nice runs, playing the same way that this starting group did. It's just Benitez, I thought, for Trinity made some really nice saves for Bridgeport Central.
Gonna call the foul against Central here. Going up over the top. The free kick up ahead. Oh, snuck through momentarily. Unable to chase that one down was Alex Callie, number 4. Brother Jake in number 10.
Good flick on there. Good opportunity again for Trinity. Good idea.
That's a perfect goal kick there. The punt nearly hit Carniero in stride. Stalemate for a moment, and it's going back to Catholic, excuse me. And this was some of the passing that Trinity needed early on, Kev.
They did. They played to feed, play simple. You're starting to see that with Trinity a little bit here in the second half. You know, a lot of teams in the FCI play the kick and run game, and it just, you know, some teams are able to pull it off, but it doesn't work every game. It's easy to read. It's easy for a team that plays a back four or plays an extra defender, easy to defend. It's, you know, a lot of the good teams, you know, a lot of teams who are sitting in 1 through 8 play it, but Bridgeport Central does not play that way. They play to feet. They play to simple. When they play the through balls are available, they play them through, and it's a nice brand of soccer that they're playing so far here this afternoon.
That was Gomes trying to sneak one into the box quickly, and now the Crusaders looking to counterattack.
Ortega, again, foot skills.
Just smooth out there.
Very composed in the center midfield position. And Trinity's got to come to the ball. They're not doing that. If you let Bridgeport Central have time and have a few seconds on the ball, that's where they're going to burn you, and that's why they're able to have time, like you're seeing right here, able to switch the field.
It's just there's a chemistry, there's anticipation. They know where their partners are going to be, and they're there before the Trinity Catholic defenders can even react.
And that's exactly what it is. I think it must be frustrating for them, too, because they wish that this is the type of brand of soccer, you know, they could be playing all throughout the season. Maybe their record would be a little different. But again, that's why this conference is a lot of fun and very competitive and very tough to play in. Some of the good teams don't even make it to the FCI tournament.
There will still be opportunities in the CIAC tournament. The FCI has had a lot of success. Problem is, so often they run into each other and you cancel out.
And that Class L is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of good teams in Class LL, not even just in the FCIAC. You look all around. Glastonbury's always good. Farmington, Avon. Those are some fun teams to watch.
Gomes was trying to play one through for Smith. Had Santos streaking on the opposite side. Now Smith with it. Short little play for Carniera. Tried the back heel touch, but it's not available.
I read that perfectly in the back four there by Trinity.
Under 5 minutes remaining in the half. Central just looking to get out of here. 4-1 victory in hand. Maybe they want to add one more. Ortega with it. Far side, Carnera. To the middle, and Smith trying to free up that left foot, but great defense denies the opportunity.
Frank, there's also some big games going on today as well. Some 4 o'clock starts, even a 7:15 start, which I think is a very big game. I think a lot of people are going to have their eyes on. 7:15 is Trumbull at Norwalk. That's a big game over at Testa Field. My goodness. 2 strong teams. Trumbull, are they the real deal? Can they really, get back to that FCI championship game, maybe hold the crown on their own instead of being co-champions? You also had Danbury at Wilton, which a lot at stake there. Wilton trying to get a, hopefully they'd love to get 3, but at least a point from Danbury. You got Stanford at West Hill. Another big game. West Hill moves down. Now they're on the outside looking in. Ludlow at Staples. What another big 4 o'clock game there between those two teams. McMahon, St. Joe's, Greenwich, Ward, Richfield, New Canaan. That one's at Dunning Field, and Trumbull, Norwalk at 7:15. Some big games here on Monday. Good slate of games.
Here's Carniera. He's got space. Looking to free up that right foot. The shot on the near side, and Benitez made the save.
Yeah, Benitez has been brilliant here in the second half. Heads up here.
You can have that one.
We'll let Steve Gutman, our very own, try and track that one down.
That Norwalk Trumbull game at 7:15. If you thought this was cold. Temperatures going down to 40 tonight.
Oh, that's going to have a real late playoff feel to it, even though we're close to midway through October. Hard to believe. Oh, nice little dummy.
That will be the icing on the cake. Gomes adds his second. A beautiful little outside flick. And it is 5-1 Central.
Yeah, he shimmies past the defender. Nice little fake there. Goes one way, defender goes the other. Outside of the foot, just tucks it in. Another world-class finish there from Gomes.
With not much time left. You got the sense once the starters went back in for Central, they were going to get one more. They started to flip the momentum right back to their side of the field.
Yeah, they want that chemistry back on the field. I'm sure Coach Silverman didn't want them just to sit on the bench the whole second half.
Big gust of wind blows through Kennedy.
And Santos playing back. Looks like he's playing a little center back right now. Saw him playing right mid. He's playing center back right now just to finish off this game.
Battle for possession here. Luis Diaz has jumped up to replace Santos as they flip spots.
Who knows? Maybe a game like this sparks something for Bridgeport Central, where they go into the last 3 games of the season and get something going.
Well, they'll pick up 3 more points here today. The final in this one, Central 5 and Trinity Catholic 1. The Hilltoppers come away victorious. Kev, your final thoughts before we wrap things up here in Kennedy.
I loved what I saw from Bridgeport Central, especially in that first half. Lovely game from the Hilltoppers. Playing to feet, play simple, bang, 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 switch the field, play some beautiful through balls. Jonathan Gomes, he's definitely going to be talked about as probably an all-conference player this year.
Took a little longer to get started than we thought, but the Hilltoppers didn't miss a beat. They had a 4-0 halftime lead, and they would add one more down the stretch for a 5-1 victory. We're back tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. Nutmeg Sports with myself and Kevin Coleman. Coffee break at 11 a.m. with Kate Jablensky. For Kevin Coleman, I'm Frank Renito. We thank you for tuning in to the home of FCX Sports, the HAN Network.